Folks, another day, another bass demo. So here we have a Fender Japan 62 Jaguar Bass reissue. It's an active instrument. I think this Jaguar Bass 62 reissue is kind of a misnomer. I'm not even sure they made a Jaguar bass back in the 60s. I think they just made the Jaguar guitar with lots of knobs, and this was a way to cash in. This is more than a few years old. I've had it for a little while. I'm thinking about letting it go, so figure get a video out now before I do that. So what do we have here? So funky shaped body, but great access to frets. I believe it's an alder body. It's got some heft, but this is actually pretty darn light, to be honest with you, for what it is. So nice inlays, kind of 60s, 70s style. This one's got a rosewood board. Got your standard Fender tuners. The neck is really, really nice. This, I think, is a Geddy Lee neck. It is tiny, 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 tiny. I have a Geddy Lee in the room next door. It is extremely similar, we'll put it that way. But here at the nut, it is nothing. It is razor thin. You can see here we've got active electronics, which is one of the things that makes this interesting and weird at the same time. So there are a couple of things on here that aren't stock. So the pickguard has been changed apparently before I owned it, and someone's put a high mass go-to bridge on here. These had the really cheesy looking, weird, flat, round, tiny metal, cheap looking things on them. The weird vintage style stuff like you'd find on, I'm trying to think, like old K's or some other wacky guitars and basses. The controls here, you've got volume and tone. These are pickup on and off, which is kind of cool, but not. I hate that being over there. This is a series parallel switch, so all this does is make the pickups weaker. The other sound is the sound you're used to hearing. And your active passive switch is right here, and you've got treble and you've got bass. I'm not sure if that's the way they're supposed to be, but treble is full on this way, bass is full on going this way, which is a little strange to me. I'm not sure the construction of the pickups, but stock pickups here. So there you go. In terms of look and feel, it's everything you'd expect from a Japanese Fender. It seems to be made well. Kind of makes some interesting oinks and squeals. I think this one might make more noise than usual. I think the previous owner, when he added this bridge, didn't ground it properly. But these basses are notorious for grounding issues. Apparently you can correct it with copper shielding tape that link up all the cavities. All right, well, enough talking. Let's plug in the old Markbass and get to work here.